Hey guys, welcome to this course. We're really glad you could join us. What you're doing now is the first of its kind in Nigeria. There's no other school that is going to be involved in learning computational thinking using game-based development with the Microsoft Arcade like you're doing now. So we're very excited to have you guys here and hope you're going to give us the best that you can, because computing is now a new literacy. Okay, regardless of whatever career you find yourself in, engineering, computer science, medicine, law, you would have an edge over every other person if you are able to compute, if you're able to give computers commands that allow them to do new tasks. Okay, you would have an edge. So we're excited to bring this course to you in a beautiful way that you would enjoy. We're essentially going to be creating games on the arcade, and you could make them in different ways. So you can have lots of projects. You can have projects that you do alone. You can have projects that you do with other people. You can create platform games. You can create maze games. You can create battle racer games. All kinds of things. But the most important thing is that you're bringing out the intelligence that you have inside, which we all know you do. And the longer you do it, the stronger your mind becomes, the more logical you could think. So very, very important. Classes hold once a week, and we're going to start with the basics. What are sprites? And how can you move characters and different objects on the screen? Then you learn to control your game with events. Okay, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lessons in events. After which you would go to loops and arrays. Here you begin to really think like a computer scientist. When should I get a command to loop again and again and again, and for how long and why? Then you start to write functions, custom functions to do unique things. And then you work with tile maps, which is the environment in which your characters are working on and then finally you will have a project. Now, if you do it well, okay, you would have the chance to be able to share your game to the world. Allow your friends and family to see it and commend you. You might even get some rewards if you do it well. So we encourage you guys to follow us as much as you can in this course. Now, this course has 2 parts. We're looking at the first part here, which is computational thinking, which we'll do this term, and the second part will be Python, where you get to write code. On your class notebook, you'll be able to access the materials. We'll be publishing them from time to time. As you can see, there are 6 units, and each unit has a bell ringer. That's an activity that you do before class. All right, it spurs you up. It gets you interested in what the main class should be, what you should learn. And then you would have a presentation, and then you would have a lab. A lab is something that you need to do. It's going to come as an assignment. Now, before some labs, you might have a presentation or you might have a video that you can watch. But the labs are going to be things that you're asked to do. While you do them, concentrate on what you're learning, not just what you're doing, but what the labs are teaching you and how to think. Okay? Each lab has a point system, and if you get it right, then you get the total points. At the end of all the labs, it will be computed, and you would have the grade for the course in the term. Now, each unit ends with a mini project. The mini project has very serious instructions, that you can follow and do what needs to be done. But the project would ask you to build a game using a few skills that you have learned in that particular unit. Now, you build the game and then you can submit it for evaluation, and then we give you points. So you go through sprites to events to loops to functions and then to the final capstone project for the term. All right. You can move at your own pace. You don't need to wait for a class to happen before you go through a lesson. All right. And we would be watching at the background so that we know exactly how to help you where you have some problems and how to assist you. You also have a class credit system, which is a point-based system. It's a point-based system. When you come to class, when you ask students questions, when you are engaged in debates, when you submit assignments, when you do projects, you get all kinds of points. Coins, rockets, spaceships, all kinds of things. Now, At the end of the day, you would be able to accumulate many of them, and you might be able to exchange these points for something tangible, like a shirt like the one I'm wearing, or caps or bags and what have you. So we want to have fun in this class, and we invite you all to give it your very best. Okay? Again, this is computational thinking, after which we're going to do Python. My name is Obi Brown, and I lead a set of very awesome tutors at Junior X. Thanks.